Hello my beautiful friends and welcome to Tailor Made Beauty by Kris. Today's video is going to be about the upcoming Sephora VIB sale event. I'm going to tell you what's on my list, what I'm thinking about, how I go about it. Also, we're going to revisit what I got during the last VIB event to see how I'm feeling today about those products. The way I approach what I'm going to buy at Sephora, because I know they're going to run this event at least twice per year, is when I'm going through the app or the website, I click on the heart, right? That puts it on my favorites list. And then when it comes time for the sale, I go through and see how I feel about those items. If it's something that was kind of impulse, it gives me some more time to reflect on it, or to go, yeah, you know what, I really am looking forward to trying that, owning that, whatever it might be. So let's go to the things that have been on there the longest. And the first is this Rebecca lipstick in Merlot, which is a cool red berry shade. And this has been on my list since February of this year. So it's even already made it through one sale where I didn't pick it up. And clearly I'm on the fence about it since I didn't pick it up. And I think maybe my Sephora didn't have it in store, so I couldn't see the color. I'm not sure. I will have to revisit that. Next is the Charlotte Tilbury Lip Cheat Lip Liner. This one in the shade Pillow Talk. I do own the Pillow Talk lipstick, so that would be good. Also, I think it's a good color for several other lip colors that I own, and I do like her lip liners. So we'll see how I feel about that one. Next, two products by Dr. Jart. They're Ceramide Liquid and the Ceramide Cream. And I currently have the liquid in my rotation. I like it. It is lasting a really long time. It doesn't take much of this product. A little goes a long way. And ceramides are an important part of my skincare routine. I will link down below both my morning and evening skincare routine. If you haven't seen those yet, you should check those out. And so what I'll probably need to do is look back through what I already have in my stash for skincare and see if I need another ceramide product. Moving on, the Huda Beauty Easy Bake Loose Baking and Setting Powder. I think I probably saw some YouTuber give this a great review. I know that I have a lot of loose powders in my stash, so I don't know if I'll be picking up the Huda Beauty this time around or not. The next two are face masks from Origins. And when we get to what I purchased last time, we'll see that I purchased one or two of their face masks, and I really like it. I do a face mask every morning, and I do like to have a variety that I can cycle through. And so it's a drink up 10-minute hydrating mask, which I think is really good for winter time when I tend to run a little drier. And the Dragon Fruit Brightening Superfruit Mask, I think will help give me a nice glow and brightness to liven up my winter skin. Oh, the Sephora Favorites Superstars. This is a collection of a lot of things, and I am a big fan of these boxes for trying out things that I'm not too sure about. And so in here, I can see there is a small Anastasia Beverly Hills clear brow gel, And because I tint my brows, which is another video I will link below for you, I would like to try this clear gel and see if it helps give me some shape and helps me maintain that shape. Milk Makeup Hydro Grip Primer. I have not had a lot of luck with grip primers. I find they make my foundation go on really patchy, but you know, it's maybe this one will be different. It's nice to try it without making a big commitment. NARS Velvet Matte Lipstick Pencil in Dolce Vita, which is a dusty rose. I am finding I am really appreciating matte lipsticks a little bit more these days than I used to. It's nice that they don't transfer and they don't wear off. So I have had NARS lip pencils before. I think they're good quality. Also in there is the Bite Beauty Agave Daytime Vegan Lip Balm. Again, wintertime, I always like a good lip balm. I'm always looking for a good Holy Grail lip balm. And I think Bite is a really good company, so I'd like to try that. The Urban Decay All Nighter Long Lasting Makeup Setting Spray, that is my Holy Grail, so it'd be nice to get a travel size of that. Also in there is the Benefit Cosmetics Roller Liner Waterproof Liquid Eyeliner. I had a product about a year and a half ago from Revlon that had a little teeny tiny roller, and you could get the thinnest line of liquid eyeliner with that thing. It was a little hit or miss though, because it wouldn't necessarily be a nice continuous line. So they're maybe a little gimmicky, but maybe Benefit has figured it out how to get it to not skip. So, okay, I'd give it a try. There is a Laura Mercier Caviar Stick Eyeshadow in Metallic Taupe, which is a chrome taupe. I am also discovering the joys of pencil eyeshadows. Specifically, I picked up Nude Sticks. They're mini from Ulta, and I had 20% off there. So, sure, it looks like a fun color. I'd like to try that. A mini Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. That's a fine mascara, good for travel. And last but not least, Fenty Beauty Kilowatt Freestyle Highlighter in Mean Money and Hustla Baby. And I do have the mini of the Hustla Baby, and I really like that, that highlighter. So, yeah, and especially if I get 20% off the $48, I'll probably pick that up. Also on my list is that Urban Decay setting spray, the all-nighter, that I love. This seems like a really good deal. 2 bottles for $42 when it normally retails for, well, this would indicate that it retails for $33, but that seems a little high to me. But you know what, knock 20% off of that, that's a no-brainer. This Pat McGrath Fetish Eyes Mascara. I have a deluxe sample of it. It is what I am wearing right now. Oh my gosh, this mascara gives me lashes that are a mile long. Holy cow. I really like this mascara. Now I have had issues sometimes going from the deluxe size to full size, not loving it so much, specifically the Milk Kush mascara. But I think it might be worth it at 20% off to try this one, even though I have so many mascaras in my stash. Oh, this one is causing me some anxiety. The Natasha Denona Sunrise, the Sunrise eyeshadow palette. It's one of the smaller ones, so it's only $65 as opposed to $129. And then knock another 20%, knock $13 off of it. I got a sample of one of the colors, the Phlox color from Sephora, and of course, loved it. And then the voice in the back of my head is saying, yeah, but you already own over 60 eyeshadow palettes. You do not need another eyeshadow palette. And honestly, which one of us needs an eyeshadow palette? Maybe it's just enough to want it. I'm going to keep wrestling with myself on that one. Laneige, Kiss Me All Day. These tube lip balms I really like. I do not like the sleeping mask. For whatever reason, it dries my lips out. But these ones in the tubes, I really like. You get 3 of them, $35, knock $7 off if you're getting 20% off for your VIB, and that's a pretty good deal. Clinique. I feel like Clinique is a brand that nobody on YouTube is talking about. I don't know if it's because like Clinique was the first department store makeup I used when I got my first job out of college and got a real paycheck. I don't know. I don't know why Clinique doesn't get love. And so this Black Honey Lip and Eye Bedazzle set looked like it was a good way for me to get back together with Clinique, try out the cosmetics, and let you all know what Clinique is doing these days. Here's the nude sticks. Like I said, I got the mini at Ulta. Here's a rose gold palette. I'm gonna have to take a look at this at Sephora, see the colors. What I loved about the nude sticks is they last all day. The lasting power is fantastic. And they go on so smooth, put down so much pigment like that. Where the learning curve is, and what I didn't love my first time with them, is blending. I think there's some real technique, and it wasn't easy my first time out. So I'm on the fence. Also $59, you know, that's not that much cheaper than the Natasha Denona Sunrise palette. So yeah, maybe one or the other, but not both. I don't know. Here is a mini Luxe Lip Oil Duo from Lila B. I love my minis. Love the mini price, $22. Knock your 20% off of that. And I'm just a sucker for lip products, as evidenced by the fact that I also have the Pat McGrath Mini Lip Fetish Lip Balm Trio on my list. I'm not crazy about the clear. I mean, I'll use it, but those other two colors, which are Blow Off, which is kind of that pinky nude color, and then Flesh 3, which is a really rich looking kind of russet burgundy shade. And those deeper flesh colors work great on my skin. I'm wearing the Flesh 5 gloss right now. Anyway, I love those colors. Then there is a Tarte Slay Then Frosé color collection, $25. I love Tarte's cheekiness. It has the Tarteist Remix Lip Gloss, a Chrome Paint Shadow Pot, Big Ego Mascara, and Amazonian Clay 12-Hour Blush. Those Amazonian Clay blushes are fabulous. I like their glosses. The mascara, yeah, one way or the other. But I really wanted to try one of those chrome pots, but I didn't want all 4. I don't think I would use all 4, but I think I would use 1. And this looks like a good color. Next on the list is the Way Treatment Mask. I got a sample of this. I do a mask once a week for my hair because it's colored. And how do you like the new dark look for fall? Let me know down below. Personally, I love it. It's so much fun. Anyway, I do a mask once a week to help keep moisture in my colored hair. And this Way mask was phenomenal. I loved it. Loved the scent. Loved how smooth and soft my hair was when I used it. So I'm definitely picking that up. There is the Bite Beauty All Agave 3-piece lip care set. And I may have mentioned before, we have a ski place that we go to during the winter for vacations and whatnot. And it is so dry. And I think that this lip scrub, lip mask, and lip balm would be perfect over there because my lips get so dried out and so chapped. Here, Hourglass Ambient Light Blush in a mini. So many of my friends and YouTubers go on and on about these hourglass blushes, the palettes, and I have not ventured there yet. So this diffused heat in Vibrant Poppy really caught my eye. I want to go try it at the store and see what it looks like. But this might be a nice way for me to dip my toe in there. And last but not least on my list is the Fenty Beauty, the Pro Filter Mini Instant Retouch Primer. So I'm still looking for my Holy Grail primer, and if I can try this mini for $16, that is a really good way to try it. So let's now look at everything I bought during the last VIB sale and see where I am on that. All right, I got the Natasha Denona Mini Gold eyeshadow palette. I did a video on it, which I'll link below. And you know what? Because I own so darn many palettes, that's when I see it, I'm like, oh, that's right, I need to go back to that. That palette was really fun, great colors. I really need to put that back in my rotation. Pat McGrath Labs came out with a really mini eyeshadow palette for $28, which is at a really good price point for Pat McGrath, considering her mothership palettes go for like $129 and her minis go for $65. Something at the $28 price point. If you've never tried a Pat McGrath eyeshadow palette and you're curious about it, this is a good way to go. I got the Sublime palette. I will say I didn't totally love it. I tend to use the colors a little bit more one-off to complete a look with a different palette than using that palette altogether. So for me, that was kind of a fail. Jouer Cosmetics, I love their blush duos. I got Cheeky Summer. I think I also got Adore. I love those. I tend to use the darker blush on the back part of my cheeks and then the lighter just on the apple, and I think it gives such a pretty look. Also, I got The Ordinary, the Mandelic Acid, 10%. I had a Colleen Rothschild product with Mandelic Acid in it that was in my skincare rotation, and when I ran out of that, I was so much happier to pay $6.70 than the $50, $60, whatever the Colleen Rothschild was. The Sephora Collection Water Gel Mask Hydrate. I'm embarrassed to say I haven't even tried this yet. So I've been trying to work through some of my other masks, so I haven't gotten to this one yet. The Tory Burch Deluxe Mini Duo. This is the Tory Burch perfume and the Azure perfume. I love both of them. These two little bottles will last me an entire year. So, in fact, I haven't got into this one yet because I'm still finishing up the tail end of the last one. Here is that Origins mask that I was telling you about. I got Hello, Calm, and Relaxing, and I really like this mask. I feel like it's really nourishing, and it leaves my skin really soft after I use it. I mentioned earlier about the Milk Kush Mascara where I loved the mini and I don't love the full size, and I don't quite understand why. I have been experimenting with really cleaning off the wand, and that helps. So yeah, that was a little bit of a disappointment, and I'm a little curious why the mini was so much better than the full size for me. Here is the Laneige Lip Glowy Balm that I bought last time that I'm thinking about picking up the trio of now. The Tarte Sea Mermaid Skin. This is a hyaluronic acid plus a lot of ingredients from marine life, I want to say. It's more than just hyaluronic acid. I really like it. And in fact, I just ran out last night or this morning and opened up my new one. So I have to go back and look. I think this one that I purchased during the last VIB sale in August is the one I just opened. So if I'm due, then I need to get it in my stash so I don't run out. The Origins Best Sellers. I have not used this yet because I haven't gone anywhere. So that is waiting for me to go on a lovely trip. And the Sephora Collection Firming Sleeping Cream. I popped this in my skincare stash and haven't gotten to it yet. Charlotte Tilbury Hot Lips Lipstick 2 in Red Hot Susan. I am loving that color. That is one bold color. So when I'm feeling particularly sassy, that's what I reach for. The Pat McGrath Sublime Bronze. This is what I was talking about, her kind of traditional mini. And yeah, again, I think I did a video of it. If I did, I'll link it below. I didn't love it. It doesn't blow me away. If I had reason to do these really dramatic, dark looks every day, I don't know what I would be doing that I would need that. But then I think I would appreciate these palettes more. But I don't. So that makes it a little harder for me to work with. That was it. That was my last Sephora haul and the status update on all of them. This is what I've been able to find out about this year's November VIB sale. So for Rouge members, that's those people who spend $1,000 or more at Sephora in a year, Rouge gets 20% off, and that is supposed to start on November 2nd. And Rouge gets to shop before everybody else. And then a week later on November 9th, all the other VIB members can shop, and they get a 15% discount, I think. I don't know. And then it says on November 16th, a 15% discount will be offered to all Beauty Insider members. Keep a lookout for official word from Sephora. And can I take just a moment to vent here a little bit? Those of us that shop at Sephora and save up our points, a lot of us are going for 2,500 points to get that $100 gift card for Sephora. And it's always been annoying that you can't use it during the VIB event. Unlike Ulta, when you can use your points, you can redeem them anytime or save them up and get even more, and then you can use them during their sales. They don't care. They never make you wait. Sephora makes you come back every Tuesday and Thursday morning. Do they put some out? And of course, now what they've had is for 1,000 points, you get $25. Well, that's not much of a deal when you consider that before for 2,500 we got $100, and those things have just been rarer than hen's teeth. So I don't know what's going on with Sephora. I don't know why they're jerking around their loyal customers. Honestly, it's just pissing us off. I really wish they would get their act together. All right, off my soapbox. How about you? Are you going to pick up anything at Sephora during the sale? Anything that you've had your eye on for a while? Or are you revolting and saying to heck with them and their silly VIB program? Anyway, let me know below. Thank you so much for joining me and have a really fantastic day.